As you all know, I'm a fan periodically of kicking my own ass because that's what I was used to as a kid. And maybe it's true on some level to say that you're used to what you grew up with, and because you're used to it, sometimes it works better. You're used to reacting to it. On some level, perhaps you become your own angry father. But there is another important aspect. The compassionate aspect is equally important. I have been reading Gabor Mate's In the Realm of Hungry Ghosts, and in that he's basically talking about addiction. And he is advocating that we rethink our orientation to addiction, because the simple reality of the coping mechanisms that we as adults kind of have, like mine might be food, or mine might be YouTube, Twitch, my girlfriend's might be Facebook or Facebook Marketplace, is that at one point growing up or throughout our lives, those coping mechanisms were, functional. Like, they allowed us to survive difficult situations. Now, it doesn't make it okay. I need to change those things, and I'm incredibly serious about that. But part of my orientation to thinking about those problems needs to be as follows. What did I not get as a kid? What do I subsequently need to give myself in retrospect as an adult? So what would I have gotten as a kid? If I screwed up as a kid, I would have got yelled at, talked to, hit, disciplined, lectured, take your pick. So like I said before, I am occasionally inclined to do that as an adult. Now, what's the healthier way to deal with it? Healthy parenting is partially about compassion, showing the patience with our kids, showing the patience with ourselves as children, looking back, that we never received as children. So my attitude, for example, to the fact that I had 3 mini sausage rolls, 3 mini pies, oh God, what was that other thing? What's it called? Spinach and ricotta filled phyllo pastry. All things which aren't particularly good for my diet. Now, studies have shown that if you respond to that kind of stuff with shame, it's actually really ineffective at causing behavior change. But compassion, you can use compassion to rewrite the scripts and kind of self-talk underlying that kind of idea. So the compassionate perspective is almost looking at yourself like you might look at, my daughter Ariella is absent-minded, but she has a good heart, and sometimes she'll try, like genuinely try, and fail. So sometimes I look at her in a way which is, hey, I'm frustrated with you, but I can see that you're trying. And that's kind of the self-talk that I use with myself. It's not rushing to judge in. It's breathing. It's having that moment of stillness and then going, is that you on your path and on your purpose? No. Is that you being the most self-loving, the most kind that you can possibly be? Or is that you being habitual, unprogrammed, and unconscious? Yeah, it is. It's me having that food because they're having that food. And as a kid, I wanted the food that my sister was having. And now as an adult, I want the food that the kids are having because it's more fun than my food. And I'm missing out. And that's unfair. So by having that break in the layer of awareness, by having the mindfulness to be able to step back from that and go, that is what's happening, you can break the patterns that are leading to the bad eating and really make conscious choices where your food is concerned. Be patient with yourself. Patient but demanding, a mixture of the two perspectives like I've talked about before. We're parents, we're a little older, We've been doing the same things for a long time. Some other day, I'll talk about habit formation and why some habits are so difficult to break. But in the meantime, do the very best you can. Be the most self-loving and patient you can, because you deserve it. I'm Justin Allingham. I'm the Prodigy Life Coach. Love yourself. Have a nice day.